Um, but when if national government was to elect the next election, it will promise to 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 un to overmine a country by possibly having another flag referendum and possibly becoming a republic, because national stands for equal citizenship, and not all rich people vote for national, but most not rich people who vote national are mainly old people. Be and I hope national puts treaty of writing it into its constitution, hopefully to boost up support that had a crushing devastating loss in the 2020 election when it was blown by Page.
Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. My favorite color is your silhouette, but it's hard to see you through the black. It could be purple or gold in the act. And I'm a sucker for a new cassette. It only plays back in my head. Every thought of you starts to be etched. We're getting closer, can we see someplace we don't ever want to leave? Or are we just meant to be? Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Keep independent like a young lilac. I got all of the sun on my head. Overgrow into your flower bed. And I'm not perfect, but I try my best. But I can't stop it now, and I'll always be finding a way. We're getting closer, can we see someplace we don't ever want to leave? Or are we just meant to be? Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Throw it all away for your touch, 'cause I'm loving you a little too much. Stuck between a rock at the end. It's hard to let you under my skin. Throw it all away for your touch, 'cause I'm loving you a little too much. Stuck between a rock at the end. It's hard to let you in. Or are we just meant to be stolen? Make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Jordan, make me wanna grow in your emotion. I wanna be in paradise. I gotta stay in my roots till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom. Till I bloom, till I bloom, till I bloom.
That was Bloom by Page on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. Kai Kako, teachers working with New Zealand's younger children could soon getting a pay boost. Teachers in early childhood centres are currently paid on average $16,000 less than kindergarten teachers who have a collective agreement with the government. In a pre-budget announcement on Wednesday, Education Minister Chris Hipkins committed $170 million to deliver pay parity for early childhood teachers, but big first ever increases funding which would bring lowest paid teachers salaries from $49,862 to $51,358, which comes in effect from July 1st this year. First, he conceived established new funding rate which services could access if they agreed to pay teachers in line with the first 6 steps of a 10-step kindergarten teacher collective agreement which will come to effect from July 1st, 2022. This means teachers working in outside the kindergarten system who have 6 years experience would pay the same as their kindergarten counterparts with their same experience. Hipkins, who made the announcement at Capital Kids Co-operative in Newtown to a discerning audience of under 5, said it significantly moved early childhood teachers towards pay parity. There's limited data on how teachers will be affected by the change, and Hipkins said the services would have guaranteed the insured funding would go into salaries. Government was fully committed moving towards full parity in the sector but required rethinking in the funding system. This change is the simplest and the fastest way that we can deliver reasonably good pay increase for teachers. To deliver parity, we are going to need to do something that is more sophisticated. Capital Kids Co-operative head teacher Megan White said the announcement was a long time coming, as Oliver said there's lots of technology to work out how this is going to look and how it is going to work for everybody, but is it amazing start to get 6 steps? Straight away, last year we only had 1 step. This news means some of you teachers, especially new graduates, will be getting a pay raise and will hopefully make a recruiting and retaining teacher easier. We have all amazing quality teachers, but they've been paid so bad they are undervalued. It's really hard to retain those teachers, so this will help to keep our teachers and the benefits from the tamariki. They will get a quality education and a care they deserve. Parent Board Trustees member Kirsty McDonald said funding will make it easier to retain centre's amazing staff. Hopefully it will encourage people to train as an early childhood teacher. As a working parent, she knew how essential early childhood centres were. You want really high quality care, so anything that keeps people in the profession and able to have those really experienced teachers is vital. NCEA Tira Roy's early childhood representative Virginia Oakley said it felt like Centre was moving forward. It's brilliant news for those who stuck at the bottom. For some, I think it will be a significant jump in pay. We've got early childhood teachers out there who has held out 2 or 3 jobs to ends meet. And because the pay is not enough, that impairs that what it can do when they're going to work with tamariki. This is going to be improved quality, and it is going to mean teachers will stay in the sector. Some teachers will see pay rises as much as 17%. The Early Childhood Council group, which represents private centres, welcomed the funding. While we're disappointed centres' rising costs haven't been addressed today, we're delighted our teachers' pay is keeping in touch with their kindergarten colleagues and their commitment to reaching full pay parity. President Dr. Darius Singh said clear linking to funding the education costs will benefit children, parents and providers, but introduce much needed fairness and transparency. This is what he said in an announcement at the ECE.
Teachers to the bottom step really is only the first bit, and the next bit is making sure that that actually we're starting to catch up. So the big part of the budget announcement that I'm making today is that we will be introducing a new funding rate, a new higher funding rate for services, ECE services that are paying their staff at least the first 6 steps on the kindergarten teacher salary scale. So that significantly moves us towards pay parity. It means that kindergarten teachers working in non-kindergarten ECE services should, if they've been working for 6 years, be paid at least what a kindergarten teacher who had been working for 6 years would be. And to give you some context, that can see the funding rates move from around $50,000 to around $65,000. So that can be quite significant pay increases for those teachers, and it moves us well down the track to narrowing and eventually closing that gap between ECE teachers working in community-based and private ECE services relative to kindergarten. So we've got a bit more work to do to refine the funding mechanism to get all the way to the top of the salary scale, because we know that the extra funding rate that we are announcing today isn't quite going to get us there in terms of just being able to guarantee that. So we've got more work to do to design a new funding system. But in the meantime, this is a big step in the right direction, and I know it'll be very welcome. So last year's budget announcement was about $150 million to do that first step. This one is an additional $170 million. So to put that into context, cumulatively, that's quite a big increase in the salary package for teachers who are working in centres like this, community-based centres, and also in private ECE centres. So, thank you guys. You've been very good. Are you guys going to stay there a bit longer, or do you want to go and play?
I have to leave it because we don't have time to play a whole clip. Next up, the song we're playing, it is Walking the Light by the Dudes on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. That was the dudes working in light on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. I'm gonna tell you the New Zealand's most expensive suburbs. Number 10 Campbell's Bay, number 9 Epsom, number 8 Remuera, number 7 coming in at 21 with 1,946,925. Number 9 Epsom with $1,991,610. Number 8 Remuera with $2,020,389. Number 7 Stanley Point in Auckland with $2,020,060. Number 6 Ponsonby in Auckland with $2,007,958. Number 5 Westmere with $2,100,624. Number 4 Oriental Bay in Wellington with $2,141,490. Number 3 Shamrock Park in Auckland with $2,182,025. Number 2 St Mary's Bay with $2,640,468. Number 1 Hune Bay in Auckland with $3,020,719. In fact, 9 out of 10 New Zealand's most expensive suburbs are all in Auckland, with only one Wellington suburb making the top 10 at 4. And going to tell you how's COVID going on after I played a New Zealand classic from the last decade, which I'm going to play is it is Mother and Father by Broad.
I
There was Mother and Father by Broods on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. Gonna tell you for COVID-19 pandemic by country and over. Mama D. Jimmy with 3,555,734 cases with 85,401 deaths with 3,107,463 have recovered. Mum 9 Spain with 3,581,392 cases with 78,895 deaths. No data on the recoveries. Mama Italy with 4,160,287 cases and 120,031 deaths, and nearly 3,600,586 have recovered. The UK is has a European age with the highest number of cases with 4,409,601 cases with 127,629 deaths. No data on the recoveries. Russia's coming in at number 62nd worst country in Europe with 4,896,042 cases with 100,976 deaths. 4,500,915 have recovered. Number 5 Turkey with 5,059,403 cases with 40,509 deaths with 4,760,124 have recovered. Number 4 France, which has the highest number of confirmed cases anywhere in Europe with 5,100,170 cases with 100,935 deaths with no data on recoveries. The UK remains the most deadliest country in Europe by now. Brazil's at third with 50,285,048 cases with 525,711 deaths. 30,140,191 have recovered. Number 2, India with 2,990,570 cases with 249,992 deaths. 90,027,084 have recovered. First why India's catch up to the US so quickly because of a devastating sick wave means America's remain in the top 4 now with 32,094,852 cases with 58,580 deaths. No data on the recoveries. Next song I will be playing for before I tell the fact of the day, it is I'm going to play One Still Here by Split Heads.
One step ahead of you, stay in motion, keep an open mind. Love is a race run by two. Your emotion, my solitude. If I stop, I could lose my head, so I'm losing you instead. Either way, I'm confused. You slow me down. What can I do? There's one particular way I have to choose. One step ahead of you. Always someone makes it hard to move. She says, boy, I want you to stay, but I save it all for another day. If I stop, I could lose my head, but I'm ready for romance. Either way, I'm confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can only stay stay one step ahead of you. One step ahead of you. Time is running out, catching up with you. One step ahead of you. When I hold you close, can I really lose? One step ahead, only one step ahead. But she's one step ahead of you.
There was one step here by Split Ends on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. Right, I'm gonna tell you the fact of the day is cows don't actually have 4 stomachs, they have 1 stomach, 4 compartments. The final song of the day will be playing it is gonna play some 660 for you. It is Long Gone.
Yeah. Dealing with your friends, breakfasts and bed, the things I would do. Coming to my shows, dealing with my lows, tell me, where were you? 50-50 love, never quite enough from your point of view. I thought we were this, you thought we were that, but we both know the truth, you never give in. Why can't you say sorry? You can't stand to lose. It's never you, it's everyone else. Oh, someday when you give a fuck, you'll be waking up to call and tell me you were wrong. But baby, I'll be gone. Yeah. Someday when you give a fuck, you'll be waking up to call and tell me you were wrong. But baby, I'll be gone, long gone. Place where seasons never change, but you're hot and cold and it's too much to take. Oh, I tried so hard and that was my mistake. So I guess I've just got myself to blame, 'cause you never give in. Why can't you say sorry? You can't stand to lose. It's never you, it's everyone else. Oh, someday when you give a fuck, you'll be waking up to call and tell me you were wrong. But baby, I'll be gone. Someday when you give a fuck, you'll be waking up to call and tell me you were wrong. But baby, I'll be gone, long gone. And tell me you were wrong, but baby, I'll be gone. Someday when you give a fuck, you'll be waking up to call and tell me you were wrong, but baby, I'll be gone, long, long gone. Yeah, baby, I'll be gone, long gone.
That was Long Gone by 660 on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. That's it for Sheldopedia. I will see you next Wednesday at 2 p.m. So, this is Sheldopedia on Arrow FM.